We don't drop any frames. Let's see how this works. Starting, stream health, good. Your audience will see in a moment, get ready. We're live. Ooh, and we're HD too, wow. There's someone knocking at the door, so I'll be right back. Dad, you talk to the people. I have no idea who that is.
Logan will be back shortly. We're here to talk about the Blues game against Vancouver Canucks on Friday, March 25th. It was awesome game for the Blues. They clinched a playoff spot, and they Logan. Anyway, they clinched a playoff spot with a 4-0 win over Vancouver. It's great to see. Elliott got his third shutout in a row. I believe he's faced right around 73 shots or so, and over the last 3 games, he's just looked excellent since coming back. I'm sure Jake Allen needed the rest. Jake wasn't looking too well in his previous games before Allen's return. Looked a little out of position on a lot of the goals he gave up, and it's good to see Jake to take a step back, maybe go over a few things with his coaches and his positioning, his lack of coming out of the goal to challenge shooters, and maybe a few other things that he really needed to work on.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. See you guys. Thanks.
And I think Logan's actually coming back.
We received cupcakes.
From who?
From people at our door. We got cupcakes.
Yay, delicious.
Yay. Okay, so we're done. We're here. We dropped any frames? No, it doesn't look like it. And it looks like our stream is very healthy. Wait, what does that mean? Okay, hold on a second, guys. I'm just checking out stream settings. Okay, so the stream current bitrate is 2105 kilobytes. It is lower than the recommended bitrate. Use a stream of 4500. Okay, well, we'll be back when we use 4500. Hold on a second. Let me check this out here. Encoding. Apparently we're supposed to use 4500. That's probably going not to work, but we'll be back in a second. It's hot.
We're offline now.
I know. It's hot. Yeah, look at those. Look at that. That's not doing good.
No,
Look at that. It's going red. Like we're about to drop frames.
that's not good.
Uh-uh.
Wonder why it's doing that.
Look at those. Look at that. That's not doing good. Let's not do 4500. Let's do 4. Let's do 3000. If you guys can hear us, we'll be back because we're dropping a lot of frames. If you guys can hear us, we'll be back because we're dropping a lot of frames. Okay, so test is the audio synced. We're dropping a lot of frames. Test. Okay, so test is the audio. Test. Okay, so that should be good. We're not dropping any frames anymore. We are live. The Blues game last night was fantastic. And if you didn't know, my name's Logan.
And my name's Lance.
And we are the Drop podcast. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Now, the game was fantastic. It was another shutout for Elliot. Elliot's been doing really good.
3 shutouts in a row.
Yeah, exactly. 3 shutouts on the row. I think for the whole season itself, I think he's the best goalie out of like no doubt. He's consistent. He's very, very good. We actually have the video here up on YouTube of the highlights of that game. Sorry, I'm just checking real quick. Hey, our stream's actually healthy now. Good.
It's good to be healthy.
Yeah, get that.
I went to the doctor because I had an unhealthy stream, but now it's healthy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're going to watch this with you guys, kind of like our reactions to it. We can both hear the audio, I'm assuming. Okay.
Blues have won 8 of their last 10 and try to keep it going as they host the Canucks.
Wow, they've won 8 of their last 10.
Yeah, this game was at home, of course.
Yeah.
Team that's lost 6 in a row. Brian Elliott's going for his 3rd consecutive shutout. But
Elliott wearing the old Curtis Joseph style helmet.
Exactly, that helmet's fantastic. And now in this game, Elliott was trying to go for his 3rd consecutive shutout, which he did succeed in doing. So that's good. Now the first period was... What do we got here?
We've got Vancouver breaking
Vanson.
Great Elliott.
Oh!
Look at that, watch this. Hello!
That was a really good save. Knowing,
awesome save.
See, with the goalies, you have to know where the puck's gonna go. You can't just watch the player because the player's gonna try to fake you out. But always watch the puck.
I was a goalie, and you always keep an eye on the stick and where that puck is. If you follow the puck, you're going to have a much better chance of being in position to make the save.
Exactly.
If you follow the player, you're done.
Yep, you're done. Because they're going to do all some sort of crazy crap that I've seen in the past. So let's go ahead and watch more.
And
right now,
another great save.
I think Vancouver. Think shorthanded break.
This is it.
3-on-1. Oh, yep. That was a nice short
that was
on
the first goal.
Wow, and a power play for the Blues. Power play goal. No, they were shorthanded. That wasn't a power play goal for the Blues. That was shorthanded for the Blues. That's fantastic. And so far in the first period, around 9:09, they have about St. Louis has 7 shots on goal, while Vancouver only has 3. So Vancouver's goalie had to put up way more of a fight than Elliott does. Or did. Look at that. Hold on a second. Let me go back a little bit, because that pass was fantastic. Goes right through the defense, right past number 27. Brozniak gets it. Boom.
You know, if the Blues can get scoring from a player like him, I think that's just a big plus.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's a good, tough, physical guy, and if they can get some extra scoring from him,
yeah.
I know all the players like to have him in the lineup because he has a little bit of excitement.
Yeah. Now, hold on a second. I'm actually going to pull up the NHL stats of this game, because...
While you do that, I'm going to take a drink of water.
Okay.
Got to keep my opera voice.
Now, don't forget, guys, tomorrow we will be covering the Capitals game. And so far, as we're live streaming this, it's in the 2nd period, and no one has scored yet. So let's bring up the Canucks Game Center here. Oh, wow. I didn't actually know that, but let's look at this. Okay, so if you look at... What is this? What's happening? Okay, for some reason that's not bringing up. But I was actually on another podcast, the St. Louis Blues podcast. Let's Go Blues podcast, it actually is. I was on their live stream, and they do it through Google Hangouts. I'm actually doing it through this because I'd like it just to be us. And if you guys want to chat, you can definitely chat down below, and we will definitely try to answer all your questions.
Yeah, just leave us a comment, and we'll get to it as soon as we can.
And if you're watching this after the fact, still comment down below, because we'll always be we'll always be there, try to answer your questions. But no, I was on a different podcast, and I'll try to link that in the description below after the fact. But if you want to go watch that, I was actually on, my dad wasn't, he was somewhere else, but I was actually on their podcast, and we were talking about Carl Gunnarsson. Now, Carl Gunnarsson, we didn't really like the fact that he was not bought, but he was traded to us. We really didn't think that it was necessary. We thought that basically he's a future. If they didn't do some sort of rearranging, that Gunnarsson wouldn't even make sense as a deal. But it looks like he's actually paying off with a goal in the second period, but we'll get to that.
Gunnarson's playing pretty good. I think he's playing better than they expected him to play.
Yeah. Just let you know you need to speak up just a bit. Okay, so let's go on
And
here.
he just waits.
I like that point. He just points right at him.
There's Petrangelo.
He has plenty of room in his own zone.
Great pass.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Triple pass. Triple
Awesome.
pass. That was fantastic by Stasny. What a pass. Let's go back and see that again. Brower to Stasny to Fabry. Oh, wow.
That was a great goal by Fabry.
Whoa. Where did that even go? The goalie looked like he had full coverage there. Did he go over his left? I'm going to have to see another review of that. Hold on a second.
What a super pass.
No, he
Oh, wow. Wow. What a...
he went to the
off
right side.
the- off
shortstop
the-
and left hash.
Man, that's fantastic. Right over the glove. He was about to catch it, but it went right over.
Yeah, I think the goal
That one
was-
didn't need deflecting. That was just a great. That was a great score.
I think Markstrom was saying he was going to go over his right shoulder instead of his left shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
And worked away by Bartkowski. Now a break.
Barkowski. Oh wow, that was cool. That was really cool.
Here's
You
my
guys,
eggs.
you guys are pretty much getting our first reactions of
Hello,
the
Puck.
highlights.
Hello,
Look at that, just
Puck.
catching like a baby bird.
And the Moose got it.
That was good by Elliott. Look at this.
Snaps it out in midair.
That was good. Oh my God! Actually, Canucks player. Well, who was that?
Not only did he make the save,
Who
he
was that?
snaps
That
it out in
almost.
midair.
Okay, so number 50. If he would have been if he would have gone faster, he actually could have just hit that out of the air. I'm glad he didn't. Second period, I think we're gonna see Gunnarsson's shot here.
It was there. Canucks get it back to
Ooh.
Hughes. Shoots and hit the goalpost, I believe.
The-
Oh, was that a goal?
No, the Canucks thought they scored.
Hold on a second. I gotta see that again because that looked like a goal to me.
Hughes shoots.
Oh man, it
post.
hit right off the post.
Right off the post.
Right off the post.
Beat Elliott and
Wow.
right off the post.
The goalpost.
Well, it's like I used to always say, a goalie's best friend is the post.
Oh yeah, because if you can't get enough coverage, they'll make a mistake and hit the post like
It's not
that.
the defense, it's the post.
It's the post. The post is better than the defense, according to the Blues. Let me take a drink of your drink because my throat is killing me. Now, guys, if you like this sort of format where we do it live and not feel like scripted, we're not feeling like we're making mistakes all the time.
I've never
Let us
felt
know
scripted.
down below. Let us know if you like this because we'll definitely do it more often. But if you guys want to see, because I know the window's kind of small, if you guys want to see this yourself, I'll link down below the highlights of this game on the NHL's YouTube channel.
Even out. Goes up and tries
So
to
here
go
goes.
twice.
Oh, it was actually deflected off of blue. Do you think that if it, look at that? If
Oh, he
it,
scored! No!
do you think it? Do you think that if he hadn't deflected it, it would have gone in?
I may have not even hit the net.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at that again. Let's see if it even goes close. Gosh dang buffering. Okay, so here goes. So it goes actually. Oh, actually, if the Blues hadn't deflected it, it looks like number 35 would have deflected it in.
Well, that's a
a
yeah,
what if
that's an
situation.
If he got the perfect deflection.
But it hit
there.
both posts. It wasn't enough just to hit one. It
No,
hit both.
It hit both posts.
Number 36.
You see that? You see that
Straight
sometimes. You see that a lot of times.
And not in the net.
That's fantastic.
Into the corner.
Gunnarsson. Now I think this is Gunnarsson's goal.
Yep.
Rebound power. That's
Oh.
No, I think this is Gunnarsson's goal.
Yeah, is it?
Right there.
Oh, that was a nice one. Was it deflected by anyone?
No.
Oh, wow.
Gunnarson from the center.
That's good. That's fantastic.
He tends to have a pretty good shot. It's not. maybe it was.
No, I don't think that was deflected.
Nope.
But I think it had a lot to do with who was that in front of the net there? I think it had a lot. 38? Is that 38? I think number 38 really had everything to do with that because he was blocking his view.
Redirects that.
Yeah. Third period. So far we have three goals with 23 shots. Wow. It doesn't look like Vancouver's offense is doing so great with only 13 shots in the third period. Oh! Breakaway. Oh,
What
he
a
caught
save.
it. Wow, that was a good glove
That
save.
was a very good save.
And instead of just letting them call it as a save, I think he's going to pass it off.
Yeah,
He's not gonna freeze that.
Freeze play.
Ooh,
Another
one-on-one. Oh! No! Okay, I was about to say, that's just too
wow.
good to be true. If that actually made it,
individual play.
if that actually made it, that would have been the play of the season right there. It reminds me of TJ Oshie's play. Didn't they call that play like the
It was
best play
like
of
the best goal of
2013 or 14?
2013 or 2012. One of them
Oshie
like
was
that.
going in, just weaving out of people, backflipping. Wasn't backflipping. That'd be great. Could you imagine someone backflipping as a? That'd be fantastic. Reverse spinorama.
Fabry.
Look at that. Man, that was some great
That was stick work by
Yeah.
Fabry.
Oh, he waited there for a second. He was waiting. He was waiting for that opportunity, but it doesn't look. The cards weren't in his favor for that one.
No, they don't.
The goalie had definitely full coverage of that. There's no way he would have let that slip by. Tarasenko. Oh!
Nice hit.
Oh! That was nice. This goes to show you how defense, if you're just standing there looking around with your heads up your butts, it's not going to be good for you.
Edmondson.
Edmondson's doing fantastic. Ooh! First NHL goal.
That is great stuff right there. Look at the
Nice
boys.
shot.
That is a team
Good
hug
one to Muggy.
like you read about.
That was nice. That was. They're all very excited for
I got
Gunnison to
news
get his
for you.
first
The beer's
NHL
on
goal.
him tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we go. The
Yeah.
last 2 seconds of the game.
That's 2 seconds, and at the end of the game, the St. Louis Blues had 37 shots on goal, and
Blues win, yes.
boom,
Thank you for the
third
shutout, Mr.
consecutive
Elliott.
shutout. 25 with
For
the Blues.
franchise record. That's
Wow.
awesome.
That's fantastic. Now, if we look at here, we had shots on goal, 37 for the Blues, 15 for the Canucks. We have
Elliott didn't face a lot of shots, but a couple of them were
No.
quality shots that he stopped, and then he
Exactly.
got lucky on the one with the hitting off both the posts. But still, even if they'd have scored that one, he's still looking at 4-1. But
exactly.
he's playing great, and I think after 3 straight games like that, he's going to deserve a rest. And I believe Jake Allen will be starting against the Capitals.
Yeah,
And TJ Oshie, and of course Ovechkin.
yeah.
But great game.
Do you think
great
Allen would be
game for the
good
Blues.
though? Because the
He's had
reason
some days
when
off.
Okay, so basically Elliott came back pretty much at the perfect time because what is this? I have a movie ticket in my pocket. Anyways, he came back at the perfect time because Allen was not doing so great with that Oilers game and the Flames game.
The Calgary and the Calgary and Edmonton game. He wasn't looking good, but some of those goals you can't blame him.
Yeah.
Some of them were just really bad goals to
Well,
let in. But
did you
his
hear-
defense was not playing well. They'd given up 4 power play goals in that Edmonton game, and they just did not look good in the Calgary game or Edmonton game.
Did you hear that Army is looking for he's looking to play both Allen and Elliott in the postseason?
I don't think that'll happen.
That's what he wants. He wants that. Could you imagine?
I don't
He's
think
pretty
that'll
much trying to
happen.
save feelings for Allen, but
I
you need to make a
yeah.
decision and just say Elliott.
I'm
like,
gonna-
what does he have to do to get that job?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Well, hold on. It doesn't matter what Army says. It matters what he does because
Yeah.
in the press he can pretty much say whatever the hell he wants.
He says stuff like that all the time and everything. And you
I
know,
did not get that quote, by the way. That was from
the Blues had said at the beginning that it was Jake Allen's job to have, and they gave him the job and
Yeah.
all this and that, and they gave him a chance. And I will be willing to bet you $10
They're thinking about
if
alternating. Like what? Why?
if Brian Elliott does not start the first game
Yep.
of the first playoff series, as long as he's not hurt. I'm not going to make this bet if he's hurt, of course. But if he's healthy and doesn't play the first game in the first playoff series, I will wear a baby mask over my face for 2 minutes of our show.
So this is if Allen doesn't play the first,
This
or
is
if
if
Elliott
Elliott doesn't play the first game. If
You
he's
heard it
injured,
here.
if he's injured, that doesn't count.
Oh, I
if
think
he's
it
injured,
counts.
then I don't have to
I think
do
it
it.
counts.
But if Elliott's not in that first game, I will wear a baby mask over my face for the first 2 minutes of our first playoff podcast show.
I like that. I like
Yes.
that. I like that. I like
I
that
won't
a
talk
lot.
like a baby, but I will wear a baby mask.
Yeah.
And
Where are
you've
we
got
gonna
to
get
see
one
this
of
baby
those?
mask. It's more realistic than anything in the world.
So
Won't show
yeah,
it to you.
they're thinking about alternating goalies. Like, why? Like that
That
doesn't
doesn't
make
work in the
any.
playoffs.
It seems like the Blues. It seems like the Blues get something right. Like the one thing you should not be messing with right now is the goaltending. And it seems like they get something right, and then they try to experiment with something stupid that ends up ruining their postseason.
Well, here's what you need. You need to keep Allen somewhat active. Play Elliott. You know, when there's back-to-back games, play Elliott and then play Allen.
Yeah.
If you've got a game and a day off or 2 days off, play Elliott both those games.
Yeah.
But you've got to give Allen some kind of play, because if you get in the playoffs and Elliott gets hurt and Allen hasn't played in 6 games, he's not going to be very good.
Yeah.
So that's just what they're trying to do, is keep Allen a little fresh. Plus, after doing 3 shutouts, 73 shots, I believe he saved in the 3 games.
Yep.
Elliott deserves a rest. You know, and who's to say, maybe he could have had another shutout tonight or playing another great game, but it's just resting your goalies enough for the playoffs. And
Yep.
like I said, I will be totally shocked if he is not the starter in the playoffs.
Yeah,
what
same
are
here.
you eating?
I mean, some cupcake dust.
We don't eat cupcake dust.
Anyways,
while we're doing
did
the
you
drop.
also hear the fact that Allen may not be 100%? Because so it never in the press.
You're never 100%.
It said that he wasn't 100%. Now, does that mean he's hurt? Does that mean that he's like? I think he's not hurt. I think they were just trying to make excuses for the fact of the Oilers and the Flames game.
It could be, because you don't want to come out and say, hey guys, listen, our goalie really sucks.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, those games are not all his fault.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, the Blues.
You know what? Exactly, because it had to do with those power plays.
The power plays were bad in those games, and the Blues didn't really start playing until the 3rd period.
Yeah.
They started coming back. You know, when they were.
I like that they didn't start.
Yeah,
actually
they really
playing.
didn't start playing until the 3rd period.
Yeah.
And their defense was standing around. Some of the goals were soft. Some of those goals, I don't care if Elliott would have been in goal. I don't care if Grant Fuhr. I don't care if Martin Brodeur, one of the greatest goalies ever to play the game, would have been in. Those goals would have went in.
Oh yeah.
You know, he wasn't playing well, but the team wasn't playing well alongside him. And Elliott will be the starter. If he's not, I will be so shocked, and I will lose so much faith in Armstrong and.
Well, I've already
Hitchcock,
lost so much faith in Armstrong and Hitchcock. Like it, I don't think I could go any lower than I already am at the moment.
Well, the thing about it is that they've had such bad playoff runs. I'm not real happy with them right now, and to me, the season will be a success if they can win 2 playoff rounds. Mm-hmm. If they can get to the final 4 teams, to the finals of their conference,
which they haven't done in a while,
I'll be happy. If they win the first round and go to the second round and lose, I won't be happy.
No, because they do that all the freaking time.
This team is better than that.
Yeah,
and
it is.
If that happens, we'll just see where it takes us. But right now, they're playing great. They're getting great goaltending.
Oh yeah.
You know, like Logan said, they won 8 out of the last 10.
Yep.
They're one of the hottest teams in the league. Where they get that playoff spot, it's probably going to be somewhere between 3rd and. I don't know if they can come up to 1st, but it's probably going to be somewhere between 3rd and 1st.
At the moment, they don't really need to be fighting as hard as they are, but it's a good sign that they are, though. It shows healthiness. It shows
that they want to win.
Exactly. It shows that attitude of we're going to win this year.
I just don't want them wearing themselves out and going for that President's Trophy, which
you don't really need. The biggest trophy isn't the President's Trophy. It's that Stanley Cup. That Stanley Cup that we've never won.
Well, they're not going to get the President's Trophy because the Capitals have basically.
Yeah,
the Capitals are going to get it.
Yeah,
but
we'd have to pretty much win every game from here on until the ending.
Play
of the
hard,
season.
Play smart. It's the end of the season. Don't work your butt off to make the first in your conference or the first in your division.
Yeah, because some people actually thought
they will.
Yeah, because some people actually thought that they were going to bench Elliott for 2 games before he actually came back. And some people were speculating that they rushed him back because of Allen not being 100%.
I don't think they rushed him back. I don't think they'd let him play if he wasn't 100%. And you can tell by the way he's playing.
I wouldn't be surprised, though, if they actually did. Like, if that actually came to be a fact, I wouldn't be surprised because it's not the first time that Hitchcock or Army has been, like, made bad decisions in the past.
Well, sometimes you kind of have to. If you're reeling or if your team's not playing well.
Yeah.
You need, if a player's 90%, if he's 85% and he can play, and there's no more risk of injury. Sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't, and this time they had to bring him back. And according to Allen, on several interviews I've heard, that the rumors weren't true, that he was healthy.
Yep.
The reason that they initially said 5 weeks is they thought it was much worse than it ended up being. And he rehabbed it well, and, he missed the 10 games, and, now he's back. And I think he's looking good for the playoffs. The Blues are positioned.
Yep.
I have a feeling they're going to, and this is, maybe too soon, but I think they're going to end up playing Nashville or Minnesota.
Yep.
In the first round. I think those are the
now if they
two teams that they're going to play, and both of those teams play tough.
Yeah.
Nashville's big. Minnesota's big.
They lost to Minnesota last time.
Minnesota last year in 6 games in the first round. Hopefully that won't happen this year. I think it looks good for them. Now let's just wait and see what happens with the game tonight, and we can talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah. So, that was a really good game. So the St. Louis Blues became the 4th team from the Western Conference to clinch a berth. Is that a berth or a
It's berth?
Berth. In the Stanley Cup playoffs by defeating the Vancouver Canucks 4-0. You guys know the score. It's 4-0. They were at home this game. I think we forgot to mention that.
I mentioned it.
You mentioned that. I didn't. So, just some great, just showing how the Blues are flourishing at the end of the season.
Yeah, the Canucks aren't a great team.
Yeah, that's true.
Anytime you can get.
Well,
a
neither
win
the Oilers, and they lost to
4
them.
I know. Anytime you can get a 4-0 win and move on to your next game and
3 consecutive
shutouts. I think it's showing your team's playing well.
Exactly.
Elliott kept them. Made some great saves in all the games to keep it a shutout. But I think overall the team's looking good.
Yeah. So those were our thoughts of the Canucks versus the Blues last night. What day was that? That was the 25th of March. Make sure you stick tuned for tomorrow, because did I say stick tuned again?
You said stick.
I said stick tuned again.
What is it with you and
wow,
stick tunes?
dude, I don't know. I can't do outros. They elude me.
Stick tune and Statsny.
Stasny. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you stick around for tomorrow's game versus the Capitals. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an interesting one. Right now, actually, what's the score? I'm not going to tell you guys the score. Okay, so I see the score here, but you guys are actually probably watching the game. That's probably why there's no one in here.
Game.
So make sure you stick around for tomorrow's game. We will be live streaming that one as well. We will be live streaming somewhere around 5 to 6 p.m. Is that Central Standard Time? Yeah, Central Standard Time. Somewhere around there. We're not going to say we're absolutely going to stream around that time. But if you guys did like this sort of format, thank you. If you guys did like this sort of format, make sure to comment down below after the fact. And to make sure you guys do not miss tomorrow's game, follow us on our social media accounts such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links for our Twitter and Instagram are right there, but our Facebook you will have in the description below. Dad, did you want to say something?
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to make sure you don't miss any episode.
Exactly.
Keep those comments coming. Like or dislike, we don't care. We just want comments. We want people to let us know how we're doing.
Exactly.
And keep watching the Drop Podcast, and we look forward to seeing you the next game.
Yep. Sooner or later, we might actually have this actually be a podcast, and we might upload to a certain website, but that will be coming in the future. So yeah, we actually, I might want to explain why we actually just switched to this whole live streaming business. It saves on a lot of time of editing that I usually have to do, around like 6 hours of editing. So we get those episodes right away. We don't wait till 12 p.m. at night to give it to you guys. We have it right here. We have it live. This also brings up discussions. I think my dad's about to laugh about something. What's up?
Basically, what Logan's saying is streaming saves him a lot of time.
Yes.
A lot of
That's
energy,
the main reason.
Editing.
It saves a lot of time.
I don't think you guys understand. You can do a show, and because of all the mistakes that you might make, or because you just didn't have the lighting right, or because you messed something up.
Audio's wrong.
You can have a 10-minute show, and it takes you 6 hours to edit,
Yep.
upload, get it onto YouTube.
Because the raw footage is like 40 minutes, an hour long.
And it takes a long time. And we just figured that you guys
This is
would like
basically just we're streamlining it. We're streamlining our process to make it fast and more. We can actually communicate with you guys. So that's another big
We
issue.
feel like we're closer to you guys, and
Exactly.
I feel like we're with the audience that's watching us.
Yeah,
as opposed
which is
to
one of the
recording
things
it.
that I love to do, because I still stream on Twitch, is a gaming thing, and I love reading chat. I love interacting with people. It's one of my favorite things. I used to have interacting with people as a job. I was a manager at a grocery store, and I loved interacting with people. And this is just one of those ways to do it. So we hope you guys enjoyed this sort of format. We will definitely be bringing it back. If you didn't, please let us know, because we won't know otherwise. We won't know why to change it back.
It's
So
not going to come to you in a dream.
no.
Change it back.
I won't know to change it back
to
in
where
the
it's
future.
not live.
I'm sorry, I've been eating these cupcakes the whole time. They're
Who
good.
gave you those cupcakes?
Just some people at the door.
So you just take random cupcakes from people? Yo, man, I'm here. I got some cupcakes.
Yeah.
Here's a card with it and a cupcake.
Yeah, they just gave me a card and a cupcake and said, have a nice day.
Is it like lobstergram? Here's a lobster and here's a gram. Gram of what? I
Actually,
don't know.
you need to taste this. Here. Put your finger in that.
I'm not
put
putting...
your put your
no.
finger in that.
No.
Put it.
No.
It tastes like chocolate milk.
Logan. There could be some hashish in there. I'm not touching that. Did you know the people?
No.
I'm not eating... Okay, if you...
You need to be more trusting.
Let me ask you this question. Okay.
This is to you guys, by the way, not me.
No, I'm asking you this
Oh,
question.
you're asking me?
And I'll ask you guys this question, and you can comment below and give us your answer. This is a great question. You're walking down the street. No, let's just do this better. You're at the mall,
Okay.
shopping for a pair of tennis shoes. You walk out of your local Foot Locker, whatever whatever shoe place you shop at, you know, Carnival of Shoes, Fairground of Shoes, whatever it is.
We're not sponsored by any of those people, by the way.
Well, no, anyway. And they come up to you and go, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing okay. Hey, we're happy. We want to give you some
We're
cupcakes.
happy. I like that.
Here's some cupcakes. You want them? Sure. Hey, Dad, why are you trying on those shoes? You want these cupcakes? Where the heck did you get those cupcakes, Logan? Some girls were walking by and said, hey,
They were actually girls.
we're really happy. You want some cupcakes?
Yeah. You need more trusting.
Did I not teach you well?
Okay.
Okay,
My
if
one
you
thing in
went-
life
if
is
you went
YOLO.
if you went to the airport, sir,
This is not an. This is our house.
Sir.
How would they know to give us cupcakes?
I've got this bag, and inside this bag, there's cupcakes. Would you take this on the plane with you?
Yes, I
Yeah,
will.
I will, because I trust you. I'm going to take these cupcakes filled with nitroglycerin, and I'm going to take them on the plane.
My dad's overreacting. They taste really good.
I don't know. I'm not touching them. I'm not being germophobic.
I am eating them.
If you die, it's going to be a single show here from now on.
Yeah, so look out for that.
It's going to be the Lancecast and not the podcast. What I'll do is I'll have a cupcake sitting right here where Logan used to be.
Yep.
And say that reminds me of Logan.
Yep.
You know, and the cupcake will talk. And
Hey,
give
if I
comments
die,
and-
it'll be a huge lesson for kids.
don't
My dad's actually freaking out
don't
here.
take candy from strangers. Did I not teach you that?
I don't think you did.
All right. If a guy drives by our house and honks,
Yep.
Dad, somebody's outside honking. Why would they be honking? I'm going to leave the podcast. Sir, what do you want? I got some cupcakes here.
These were nice ladies in dresses.
Oh, I'm wearing a dress too. Want
Okay.
these cupcakes? Sure, Mr. Weirdo. I'll take these cupcakes. Yum, delish.
Okay, I think we've gotten like ridiculously off topic. I think we were
Anyway.
ending the show
Anyway.
when I was mentioning these poison cupcakes. But guys, stick freaking tuned for tomorrow.
See, poison cupcakes.
Yeah, I'm losing it. So stick around for tomorrow's episode. And to make sure you guys don't miss out on that, I've already said this, but follow us on our social media accounts, comment down below, do all of that crap that you guys love to do, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We'll get the drop on all of you tomorrow. My name's Logan.
And
This
my
is
name's
Concerned Lance
My
Dad.
My name's Lance, who's still alive from not eating cupcakes.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I can't... Are you actually serious that I shouldn't eat these?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Do you know them?
No.
No.
Well, I've already been eating the icing, so what's the point?
Just stop. You didn't recognize the girls?